Yeah, Iowa is flyer. You know we flyer. You know that. You know we flyer. You looking real good right now. Number 13th Iowa takes down the number 16 in the country in the Michigan Wolverines. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. It was good, man. Now, I can't wait to watch this game because I didn't see this game, but I want to see this game. I just wasn't able to watch the game. I watched some of it. I listened to it on my headphones. Shout out Daniel Berry. I had to see the new baby, see my baby, see the little one. You know, born February 20th, 2026. So you know that was something that's groundbreaking. That's instrumental. What am I turning? 71st? I'll go turn it. But yeah, that's groundbreaking stuff. So you know that's a lot. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. But yo, beautiful win. Um, I can't. I would say I can't wait to rewatch it, but I didn't really get to watch it. I really got to just listen to some of it. I really just got to. Oh, I'm gonna shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Anyway, I'm gonna shake it off. Damn. Where was I at, guys? Where was I? So Michigan Wolverines take that big L. Hawkeyes come up with that passionate, epic victory today. I can't wait to watch this game in its full entirety. I don't know if I will be able to finish it because I'm tired dealing with the new one, you know, new baby in the world, you know, situations with my lady. She went through some stuff, so she kind of went through some things, and for a minute she was unresponsive, and that wasn't fun. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. But she came back. They had to how you say that word? Resuscitate her. The little one, you know, pretty much in like not intensive care, but was it? No, maybe it is the intensive care unit. But yeah, the little one's doing okay. But yeah, man, great game. But I just ask for continued prayers for the fam at this time. Definitely asking for continued prayers. Blessed that everything went okay, and that she was able to, you know, be back to life with our kids, because you don't want to lose the person that you love, and the mother or the father of your kids. You just don't want that. Nobody should want it. But yo, that was a great game today that I was able to listen to some of, that I was able to watch some of. Me personally, I couldn't wait. I can't wait to try to catch this game. Now, I definitely had to DVR because I knew I wouldn't be at home, but I also knew that I was going to be in front of my phone or in front of my tablet. So I was going to be able to watch some of it, and I was going to be able to listen to most of it. I appreciate that, Timothy. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. I don't know if I'm going to post. The internet's so crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna post a picture, but if I did post a picture of the baby, I'm gonna kind of like blot out like the face. But yeah, but what did I like from what I seen today? The defense was incredible. I saw your comment about the defense. We really held Michigan in check. I like Kylie. Kylie was, to say she had a spirited game would probably be an understatement. Kylie Fearback was out of her mind for what she did today. Ava Hayden played great. Again, there's a lot of this I'm going to have to rewatch to get my full opinion, but I know Michigan, physical team, try to get rough with us. didn't work. Offensively, I thought we had our best game of the season almost. I can't think of too many games where we put it all together like we did today. I do think that this is a signature win I was seeking. This is a high quality win that I was looking for. Not to say that Miami wasn't a good win, but looking at Miami, it doesn't kind of hold weight. Miami wasn't really that good. And then you look at the Baylor win, that was a really good win. But this is the top 10 opponent in the country, and we took care of business emphatically and without problem. You know, we pretty much dust their boots. We pretty much ran them up out of the building. And you know what? For a second there, especially around the halftime mark, I said, they might come back. I know I got to get gas, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm tired. I got to get home. I got to cook something because I can't buy nothing because I don't want to spend that kind of money outside, so I'm going to cook something at the house. That seems the best way to go. But I will put this game on, and I will have a game plan while I'm whipping up something. I don't know. I got some beef. Got like some beef sirloin, so I can whip that up in a pan with some rice and some onions and some peppers. Because I really don't. I mean, that's easy for me to do. So is spaghetti, but making spaghetti. Oh, these speed limit traps, bro. You finna get you a ticket. I think they say photo enforce all day, 7 days a week. Yeah, he gonna get him a ticket. Some people don't care though. But back to the game, very impressive. Sad that it was senior day. I would do a senior day video separately and a Taylor McKay video. It's just touching. What I will say is it's just very, not only is it touching, it just shows you how quick time goes. It just shows you the fragility of 4 years and how quick it can race past. I don't know if my comments coming in. Somebody say something. Let me know if the comments popping up or not. You know, somebody say hi or something, because I haven't seen a comment in a second. But I'm gonna keep talking. If I could stop yawning. Okay, so you can't hear me. I don't know. I thought the comments stopped. But the fragility of 4 years. I put up 3 fingers. Y'all know I'm tired. 4 years. It goes by so quick. It's just like high school, which this is college, 4 years, high school, 4 years. I cannot believe Hannah Stuelke, like her message was starting to like really get to me. It was really starting to like get to me. So I kind of cut it off, but I'm gonna finish watching her senior day speech. Every year it's a big year for seniors all across the world. Same thing with the Bruins. You know, it's just crazy how quick time flies. You know, and Taylor McCabe, her season to be over, career to be over. Jada Gentry, a player I really wanted to see play more, but she didn't get a chance to. Sometimes it goes down where you just don't get a chance to show off whatever skills you might possess. It be like that sometimes. And I could have been salty, like, we should have seen more Jada Gentry. Who's to say why she didn't play more? Maybe, I said maybe it was she maybe wasn't fast enough for the game. But I thought she had a good shot. I thought Jada always had a good corner ball shot. I thought that she approached the game in the right way. I'm looking forward to her podcast. Everybody can't be a star, and everybody can't play. And what about those players who don't play? Still need to take the right approach. You know, the W ain't for everybody, and sometimes collegiate playing time just ain't for everybody. Yeah. Stop yawning. Now, for Kelly Levine, that's interesting because I think she should get more minutes. Period. She doesn't need to go anywhere else. She's from Iowa. She don't need to go elsewhere. Kelly Levine needs minutes. There's no Taylor McCabe. Y'all know I like taking Mulaney, but I would rather see the minutes go to Callie. Callie gives you energy, effort, heart, fight, determination, and she got a little bit of game to go with it. And she giving moxie. And she the team biggest cheerleader now that Taylor McCabe is firmly entrenched what it appears to be in the starting lineup. It's just something about Kyrie Levine. Maybe I can't quit my finger. Oh my goodness. As tired as I am, I'm not as tired as I was these past 2 days. You know, spend some time with the baby today. The mom obviously might not be able to see the baby today because she's in ICU unit, but she's getting better. I said prayers for both of them. You know, I stayed till about, what time is it? 9. I stayed up there till about 8:35, 8:40-ish. So I was up there since I didn't have to work any type of shifts today, so I stayed up there from like probably 11:30 to 8:30. So, you know, I definitely spent a lot of time with the fam. But huge win. I cannot quit. You know, huge win, epic win. Is it the best win of the season? I guess that's the question that I asked you guys. For my opinion, I don't know if UCLA beat Wisconsin, but I'm hoping. So if somebody want to play spoiler, you can. If not, I will. Ouch. If not, I will check the game score out later. And even though I said I was going to take some time away. Y'all know I can't take no time away like that. Now, what it is, ironically, I might do more lives because being on the go, whether it's work related, whether it's me in my free time doing the things I do, whether it's poetry, drawing, or if it's spending time with the family, or you know, whatever it is that I be doing, you know, sometimes on the side of work, gig jobs. So if I'm not doing something, it might be sometimes easier for me to go live. So I kind of realized that. I kind of realized it might be easier to do lives. It might not always be where I can do a video or a 3-minute, 2-minute short. Although the shorts is something I just figured I could do. Even if I just spur the moment real quick, 1 minute, 2 minutes, just do it. I did it at the hospital once or twice today. But let's see. UCLA defeat Badgers 80-60. The game itself was closer. 80-60 is not too bad. You would expect for the number 2 team in the country to beat the daylights out of Wisconsin, but Wisconsin's actually a somewhat kind of decent team. I was gonna call them subpar, but they're actually a decent little squad. I didn't see it, but I see USC beat Ohio State beat USC when Jazzy Davidson was going nuts, and I saw Oklahoma beat Tennessee, and I don't want to get into the Tennessee coach because that's a whole nother entire discussion, and that might leave me here for a while if I really want to talk about the coach. The good thing is my niece probably will definitely be knocked out because she got school tomorrow with her crazy high energy self. Shout out to the 4 people. Thank you for the 3 likes. Really, it's good to talk because sometimes I don't always want to just ride home and like listen to podcasts or other people's podcasts or listen to, you know, music. Doesn't matter if it's rap, jazz, R&B, whatever. You know, sometimes you just want to, you know, talk sports and get my opinion on it. So here's the thing. I'm gonna check the game out. I'm gonna watch it in its entirety. It was a Fox game, and I don't know if I can get it in one game. I know my lady, she put on some Unrivaled. I'm like, I don't really want to watch Unrivaled. She's like, you don't want to watch your women's basketball? I'm like, here's the thing. I'm gonna say this. Unrivaled is good. I'm not opposed to it, but if you give me an opportunity of something else to watch, like women's basketball, like WNBA or NCAA WB, I'm gonna choose women's college. I'm gonna choose women's college basketball, and I'm gonna choose WNBA over Unrivaled. Not only do I like the 5-on-5 thing, it just feels more natural. where Unrivaled feels like some type of strange interpretation of, I almost said Space Jam. I'm thinking, what's that game? NBA Jam. And they're not dunking, which that don't bother me because I'm not in it for the dunks with the women's game of basketball. But what I noticed with Unrivaled is sometimes I'm gonna like a game depending on who's playing, and then there's gonna be games that I'm not gonna want to watch because I don't really particularly care for who they have, and I'm not gonna watch a team play if I only like one or two players on it. And when I watch like women's college basketball, I'm watching my teams, and it's just more interesting and more engaging. And it's just, it's logical standard basketball. Now, here's the kicker: if Napheesa Collier's playing, I'm gonna watch. So you take away one of my favorite players, regardless of what they say about her, I'm gonna be watching. You say CC22. It would be nice if Caitlin Clark would partake of an Unrivaled, but she doesn't have to play an Unrivaled. Absolutely. I only saw the first line of what you said. Absolutely, because people been after Jan the same way they've been after Kim Caldwell. No matter what you might say, now obviously we have a much better record and we have a much better team, but they got talent. Tennessee has talent, but we have a much better camaraderie. We have a much better focus. We have a much more collective unit. Coach Jan, for whatever people may say about her, she picks the players that work for her. She doesn't switch rotations like crazy. If Taylor McCabe was healthy, Taylor McCabe does not come off that court in spite of what people were saying. Oh, such and such the weakest link. Oh, she only shoot threes. Oh, Kylie Fairback. While I might have said, oh, Eddie Dill could probably do them things that others can't do, which is true. Experience and seniority matters to Coach Jan Jensen. And she just hits the right buttons, even if they don't seem like the most popular buttons. So she might have made some decisions at the beginning of the year where I'm like, you started McCabe when you got 5-star Addie. You started Kylie Fairback, when we think that the potential with Tegan Mulaney could be better. You got Janie Houston, who could have been a 5-star if she was healthy, but she makes the right decision, and we shouldn't question that. But yeah, what I want to see Caitlin is, I don't think Caitlin might do Unrivaled, but if she does, it goes through the roof. Congratulations. I'm not opposed. I mean, Reese did come back and play an Unrivaled, but I'm not going out my way to watch Angel Reese. I don't have nothing against her, so I'm not one of those Reese people that would just sit there and bash on her. But I ain't going out of my way to watch Angel Reese. But if she on the TV or something, I watch. If it's a good game on, I watch. And the reason why I'm not going out of my way is because she's not one of my favorite players, but I respect the game. Can I respect somebody's game and then not be like, I brought a Chicago Sky hat. Now I was pissed off because I want an Indiana Fever hat, damn it. But the Sky hat was $4. I support them. Maybe they might draft somebody I like. Maybe the Sky might draft Kiki Rice. So I will keep it. But I might not wear it every day. But oh, I got my first I got to show y'all. I don't know if I do a video, a live stream, or a short. I finally got me. You, as long as I've been an Iowa fan, I take that back. I had an Iowa hoodie once, but in my relationship before my other relationship, the person like burnt my stuff. And they threw it out. It was a troublesome relationship. That I had a Rihanna hoodie, I had an Iowa hoodie, I had a Tupac hoodie, I had a Minnesota T Wolves hoodie. This person like burnt it up and threw it out in the trash. Like, like you couldn't have just like do the normal thing. Set somebody's stuff out on the porch. And I just would have gladly went and grabbed my custom made Rihanna hoodie. I would have gladly went and grabbed my custom made Nipsey Hussle hoodie. I would have gladly went and grabbed my stuff. But no, they just burnt it. My Iowa hoodie too, and I was pissed off. But I wasn't even living in this person no more. I wasn't even in the same state with them. So hey, it is what it is. For my stuff, I would have came and grabbed my stuff. But yeah, I mean, they ain't even think about it. They just burn burn my S, and then took it to the tray. But yo, I finally did get me another piece of Iowa gear. I don't be like, how can I best put it? I don't say splurge on team gear because money is too important to just blow. So when I get a chance like this Cowboys hat, I saved up for this. So and then wait a minute. No, I brought it. I brought another Cowboys hat. This one my girl got me this. My lady brought me this hat a couple of months ago, but I got another white and blue, just simple plain without the letters and stuff. So like the design. So she brought me this for a gift, and she said, "I I know you like your Cowboys and your Hawkeyes, but I won't buy you one." So I just said, "Surprise me." But I was able to. I got me a Hawkeyes hat, and I probably will wear that on stream at some point. Let me read your comments, Coach Jan Jensen. I will call him back in just a second. Jan Jensen, or actually, no, I'm gonna call him right back. Let me get through these comments. But I know I gotta call this person back like shortly, within 5 minutes. Jan Jensen said very much be in consideration for the coach of the year. She done an amazing job this year. I was top three. If they knew I was on live, they would come on live and be in the chat. I was top three in the country in ranked wins by being top five in the shrimp. I'm gonna say shrimp, strength. Oh my goodness, 10 put words in the chat that never should take me down. Strength of schedule. I must be tired. What's my stat prediction for Ava? Did you hear they call Ava Megan? I said if Ava develop her jump shot, she could be like Megan. She can shoot it. It's just a matter of just continuously taking it. Her mechanics, they say her mechanics slightly alter. So I'll be watching that. They say it's like Kevin Garnett ish. KG is like one of my favorite four WNBA, NBA players of all time. So I'm gonna say W NBA players. So I'm interested. What's my stat prediction for Ava if she's surrounded by four shooters, which she will be next year? Who the four shooters? We got is Addie one of them? So we got Strimlow, Taylor Strimlow. If I could just like do footage on how great and how confident and how sold I am on her shot. Like she just improved her shot immensely from one year to the next. That's how you do it, boys and gentlemen. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's how you improve your shot making. So I'm assuming Streamy. I'm assuming Chit Chat. I'm going to assume that you talk. I don't know if you're talking about Journey, but you might be talking about McKenna Velitsko, or Velitsko. Um, and then who? Who else? Eddie. Eddie needs to put her work in on her shot so that she can get to the point where like Shrimlow, when she's not bashful to shoot it, let it fly, and then knock them down. You don't always knock them down, but put that thing up. Put the works in the rep in, improve your shot. We're not going nowhere. Real Addy fans ain't going nowhere. Um, Speaking of which, as we race to the end of the season, I would like to hope that I could get out at least 2 more episodes on Eddie Deal. It is just so much going on. I'm about the racing here. So what I will do is keep the content going because one thing I don't want to do is take too much time away. So you gotta do that. But if I don't drop the episode at Addison Deal episode series, I think episode 9. And then Jazzy Davidson's been playing out of her mind for USC. So if I could watch some of their games, then I could talk about her more too. Because I started episode series. When you start something, you want to try to finish it. So that's kind of my point. Let's see. I don't like Megan comparison for Ava because it doesn't do Ava justice. Ava's too athletic to be Meg. That's the same thing Kashin said. Kashin. Ava's defense is also at another level than Megan. Ava is physical beast. Megan was not. Yeah, Megan was a lot more the finesse side, but she could fill up a bucket. Ava can definitely fill it up. Ava's advancing along further than she absolutely was last year. She has just dominated, and she's doing it against good competition too. So she's flourishing. She's absolutely flourishing, and I just hope it continues. I think athletically, she definitely has Megan. You want to see Layla get to this kind of point because sometimes Layla looks a little bit too slow for the game, but maybe an off season can do wonders. Because we now know what Layla Hayes has to be up against. You know, if you want to play, you're up against a play. Ava puts the work in, and that's the difference. You know, competitive juice has got to be on fire. It's got to boil in your heart to want to improve. And if Ava was just like, okay, maybe it'll come to me. No, she went out and got it. I know maybe it'll come to me. Maybe next season will be better. Maybe if I just show up. No, you can't just show up. You got to pedal to the metal. You know, 160, 0 to 160, and you got to put that work in consistently. So Ava Hyden has been one of the best players in the Big Ten this season, bar none. If it wasn't for Lauren Betts, then I'm thinking she could be the best big in the Big Ten. Yeah, lofty, but I think so. And next season with no Lauren, unless Sienna Best takes like this incredible step, then Megan, Ava could be one of the best in the country. Iowa shooters, Chit Chat, Addie, Strimlo, Emily, Callie, Tegan, McKenna, and then most likely added transfer. I hope Emily comes back. You know what I'm gonna do? I might I might go live while I'm watching a game, but also I might not. Tiffany, it's not gonna snow again. Let me get in here, whip me up something quick, and I'm gonna opt for this over what I would make because this will be a little bit healthier. But I'm gonna stay up. But I appreciate you, Tim, for coming out, man. I always do. I always appreciate you popping through. Let me answer this. Chit Chat, Addie, both of them. Addie's gonna improve. Strimlow's gonna be even better. She's the one player I think. Ava, if she continues, she's gonna be in the W. If she continue down this trajectory and stay healthy. But I think Strimlow's the sleeper. She could be a if she tighten those handles up, she can be in a W. You look at me crazy if you want. If you are. Callie, Tegan, McKenna. McKenna, oh my goodness, that's gonna be great, man. That's gonna be great. We gonna have one of the best. Oh my goodness. Don't even tell me gonna have me lick my lips in tantalizing fashion at the possibility of what we gonna have in the post. Oh, we gonna dominate some teams. Yes, USC is gonna be dangerous. USC is gonna be damn dangerous. They're gonna be the USC of this year. I mean, they're gonna be the UCLA of next year. They could have that level dominance with Juju Watkins and Satya Fagan, what is it, Sanaya Hall and Jazzy Watkins. I mean, Jazzy Davidson and Kennedy Smith. But you know what? We're gonna be in the top three, just like we are this year. We fighting the top three, and that was a big win today. Schedule implication, conference tournament wise. I'm talking too fast. Conference tournament wise, and we can get that back. We can get that double bye now, Tim. Oh my goodness, we get a double bye. We sitting pretty. And if we run into UCLA again, if we could get all the way to the championship game, even though UCLA was able to give us that big, you know, big smackarooski upside the head, I think we could definitely compete with him if we see him again. I do. And that's lofty expectations. And it's a long way to be saying that we could get to the Big Ten Conference Tournament Final. But I give us a chance because I already said before the season started on my channel, dark horse pick. I will Hawkeyes. And some people thought I was crazy. Offensively, she's hit a bit this year because Bets wouldn't necessarily flesh out her jump shot. But I might come back on. We'll see. It'll be warmer in the house because I'm not gonna sit out here and waste my gas up just sitting here talking. Not when I need it. But yeah, just gotta be strategic about everything. Speaking of strategic, I think it's just what we need to continue to do down the stretch and don't slip. You know, this is senior day. We had all the motivation, all the juice. We had the competitors fight. We got to take that on the road with us too. And then we got to protect home. So yeah, I appreciate everybody for stopping in, popping in. Appreciate y'all a lot. I'm going to check out, but it's been fun. It's been awesome. We need to keep doing this. I was Flyer. I was Flyer. You know that. You know I was Flyer if you're a Hawkeyes fan. This you know. But I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. And the next one might be soon or it might be later. Outside of that, I just want to keep my head up. Just want to ask for prayers. And I tell y'all what, I appreciate y'all stopping through. Y'all don't even know the half. Y'all don't even know the half of it. But yeah, love, peace, and blessings. Offensively, she hit a bit. Yeah, I just read that. Yeah, I'm gonna have more to say about this game because I'm gonna go check it out. With that, peace. Thanks for everybody coming through. I'll catch you guys on the next video, YouTube short or live stream. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Catch you later. Peace.